Political analyst Dr Levy Ndou joins us now via video link to unpack all of this. Dr. Ndou, thank you so much for your time. So, amid the calls for Kunene to be removed, Gayton McKenzie, as we've just heard in that clip, saying that he would write to the city of Johannesburg to have Kunene removed as transport mayoral member of the council until the investigation is done. What do you make of all of these developments and implications to the PA particularly?
Good afternoon, Unat. Good afternoon to the viewers at home. Indeed, this is a very difficult decision that Mackenzie and his party have taken. It is difficult because the relationship between the two has got its own history, even outside politics. But leaders are expected to live in a particular manner, and leaders are supposed to set an example to society. Even though Mr. Kunene could still be declared as an innocent person, he appears to have been having an association with people that are quite controversial, people that are having clouds on their heads, and that put the party in a very, very difficult situation. Political parties in South Africa are struggling about issues of legitimacy. They are struggling because citizens and ordinary voters do not trust politicians. And what they try to do all the time is to build that reputation that ordinary citizens would easily associate with these parties and trust them. So when their leaders are implicated or found in a compromising situation like Mr. Kunene, the parties have to act in order to protect their own image.
Absolutely, and I'm just talking about, the party actually acting. This also does come as the country is still shocked following damning allegations made by KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, linking some political leaders, in fact, with known criminals. So this does not bode well, too, for the Patriotic Alliance.
Indeed, Mr. Kunene could be guilty for now by association. We don't know as to whether he was there because of a close association and the work that these criminals do, or was only there innocently as an ordinary person who does not have the details about what the next person does, because that is also possible. But the biggest challenge is that politicians, as our leaders, they need to be very, very cautious of the kind of people that they associate with. Difficult as it may, they should also try their best to check the background of the people that they associate with and what they do on a regular basis, because these are the kinds of associations and linkages that has a huge potential of putting people like Kenny Kunene in a very, very difficult situation. And indeed, he finds himself in a difficult situation because he has to explain, and not only to his party, the PA, he has to explain himself to ordinary South Africans who see him as a leader and who expect him to behave in a manner that is acceptable to everyone.
Of course, indeed, and I'm looking at just some of the reaction to this. So the Portfolio Committee, in fact, on police and justice will now present a report to the House just recommending how Parliament should proceed with investigating these allegations made by KwaZulu-Natal Provincial Commissioner General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. What would be the more appropriate position here for Parliament, do you think?
Well, I trust and I respect members of Parliament on a number of issues, but I doubt if they do have the investigative capacity to investigate these kind of complex issues. The other difficulty with this situation is that with Mkhwanazi's allegations, even those that are in the judiciary are implicated, unfortunately. And you need these people to come in and assist. But now that there's a commission of inquiry and also Parliament having to do its own investigations, there could be a possibility for convergence. But whether we like it or not, sorry, these are issues that requires thorough investigations, because we need to pass the era where wrongdoing is a norm. We need to pass the era where corruption is the norm. We need to go back as South Africans to a normal life where we are not associated with any form of wrongdoing.
Absolutely. Dr. Ndou, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Political analyst Dr. Levy Ndou just weighing in on that particular story.